Governor Mbah of Enugu State has presented certificates of recognition to the traditional ruler of Ogugu Ntu-Egbenese, Ancient Kingdom, in Ogu local government area of Enugu State. Igwe Aloysius Chidozie Ogbonna. Ogugu Ntu-Egbenese Ancient Kingdom is a community rich in cultural heritage. For many years, the community grappled with a leadership crisis following the demise of its traditional ruler, Igwe Godwin Oche, in 1999. The absence of a clear leader created a vacuum that severely hindered progress, leaving the community with little government presence and a declining infrastructure. The crisis, which spanned over 2 decades, finally came to an end on January 14, 2024, when Chief Aloysius Chidozie Ogbonna emerged as traditional ruler of the community. His election was greeted with joy and relief across the community, signaling the dawn of a new era. For the people, the election represented the selection of a dynamic leader with a proven track record of community service and development initiatives. Enugu State Commissioner for Local Government, Rural Development and Chieftaincy Affairs, Honorable Dikin Oke Obodo, who represented the governor at a ceremony held at the ministry, emphasized the importance of traditional institutions in promoting peace, unity and development. He urged the new monarch to patriotize welfare of his people and community's harmony. The governor urged him to rule the community with peace, humility, and service. He urged him to carry everyone along, including those that contested the position with him.
I'm glad to have you here on behalf of His Excellency to send his message to the community in this historic occasion. Very historic in the sense that for the past 23 years or thereabouts, this community had no leadership. So it's becoming historic that after like 23, I've had somebody saying 25 now. And today, His Excellency has graciously asked me to convey a letter which I'm going to read to you. The government certificate of recognition. Congratulations. And here with me is what we call the staff of office. This staff of office is an emblem of royal authority, with which to reign over your community. But this emblem authority will formally be handed over to you at the arena of Ogugu Ntu-Egbenese. Because it is customary to us to come to various communities to hand over staff of office. So in due course, this staff will be handed over in the presence of the entire community gathered in your former congregations.
Responding, the traditional ruler of Ogugu Ancient Kingdom, Igwe Aloysius Ogbonna, expressed gratitude to Governor Peter Mbah for helping to bring peace and harmony to the kingdom, promising to unite his community, working with governments and other stakeholders.
Today marks a very significant day in the history of Ogugu Ntu-Egbenese. We, as the children of Ntegbe, or Bojene of Ntu-Egbenese, Ogugu, we are all happy for what has happened today. More so, we want to extend our thanks and appreciation to the governor of Enugu State, because he was the one that made it possible. So many other governors have passed, don't understand me, but then they were not able to do it. So we want to, as in Ogugu, we want to thank our governor, Barrister Peter Mbah. We also want to thank his commissioner and his team, Mr. Dicken. Mr. Dicken Okeobodo, for the efforts he put in terms of making sure that this has come to pass. We can never forget the efforts he put in there, the time he spent, all the sacrifices he made to make this day a possibility. So we want to appreciate him, appreciate the staff of that very office, the ministry, and for the entire Ogugu people. Today is a very special day. When you look out there, you can see the number of people that are gathered here. They are here for a purpose. They are here to celebrate, not just only with me, but with the state, with Ogugu and the Ntu-Egbenese in general. So we are happy. Then in going to the question to ask me, what am I going to do in terms of, they say that there is a saying that the taste of a pudding is in the eating. You know, I come to work, I came to serve. Mine is to serve my people, and mine is to make sure that Ogugu people are delivered from the economic quagmire they've been experiencing. We are artisan farmers. We don't have so much happening in our place. But then, by the grace of God, my own dream is to make sure that I attract investors into the town to develop our farming scale. Not just only farming, also to make sure that industries are excited in Ogugu. So some of the jobless young men that we have in Ogugu can be gainfully employed. Starting from today, we are getting to work. And I want to assure you that in the next 5 years, when you come down to Ogugu, the story will not be the same.
Comrade Ogbuefi Camillus Chineyeze Obase congratulated the new king, saying that it is a thing of joy to have him as their traditional ruler.
We have to give God glory and thanks, because today is a day which myself personally cannot even believe that Ogugu Ntu-Egbenese Ancient Kingdom are going to have an Igwe. So what I've been told, we believe that anything that is happening, the moment the God says enough is enough is enough is enough. For good 23 years, Ogugu Ntu-Egbenese have no king. But today a king has emerged who is going to lead us to the promised land. All of you saw what happened today, and everybody in Ogugu community are very happy. If you go to Ogugu town now, as I'm talking with you, you may not see anybody. See how this place was crowded. That's to show you that we are happy for what God has done for us today, for we to have an Igwe who is going to lead us.
In an interview with Aneke TV, a stakeholder in Ogugu Ancient Kingdom and former director of National Orientation Agency, Enugu State, Dr. Augustine Okorie congratulated the new traditional ruler, assuring that he would stand behind him to ensure his success.
Well, my number one advice is to go ahead and reconcile the community. That we haven't had Igwe for 25 years is as a result of rancor And but it is behoves on him to now unite the community. He said he's a unifier. I want him to put it into practice, to unify the community, to make peace and to develop the community, to lead both for security and welfare of the community, because he's the chief security officer of the community. And we have president, we have governor, we have a chairman, then we have a community leader. So the traditional rulers have been given the mandate to make sure that the communities are safe, secure, and in progress. So that is when he takes oath of office, he will now try to comply with those provisions of the Code of Conduct of Traditional Rulers as enshrined in the law of Enugu State.
Also speaking, Gerard Ikenna Okafor, the Ogugu Youth PRO, congratulated the new monarch, pleading with him to help provide job opportunities to the unemployed youths in the community.
My first request, they say youths are the leaders of tomorrow. So Igwe should consider the youths in his program and his agenda, more especially youth empowerment. We need to engage the youths to be useful and gainful, so that they will really take them out of the streets to curb crime. Those who wants to school he should support them, those artisans and all that. So the focus should be mainly on the youths, both male and female.
Presentation of certificates as well as traditional performance featured at the event. Masquerades via countless painting the panoramic picture of a carnival of sorts, depicting the imagery of acceptance and love for the monarch. Members of the community adorned their festive colors, thronged the secretariat with different colorful performance. It's been Chinachibike Frederick reporting for Aneke TV.